welcome to the Gamer Girl Podcast. I'm one of your two fabulous hostesses with the mostesses, Beth, and we're joined by the other half of the podcast, my wonderful co-hostess, Maddie.
Hello.
Today, we're talking about Muse and Frosties and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. But first, let's break ice with today's icebreaker.
So,
Maddie has a pretty chaotic one, so I think we should let her go first today.
yeah, let me tell our audience the backstory here because I had forgotten to come up with the question. So I asked ChatGPT winter-themed icebreaker question, and it was just like a really generic, boring question. So then I said, something more unhinged, please. And, this is my question for you. If you were a snowman brought to life, what's the first crime you'd commit before melting?
Oh.
Tax fraud.
Tax fraud. But I won't even have to pay taxes in the first place if I'm a snowman. Or snowwoman, I guess.
Revealing the dark secrets of Santa?
That would work. I'd probably rob a bank.
Okay, but here's the thing, is you're about to melt. So, how is money helping you? Yeah, so, because you're basically saying you're about to die.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, I could cause nuclear fallout.
Oh, wow.
If I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me.
Wow. Okay. This is what happens if we don't take over the world of podcasts.
Yeah.
We're taking you down with us.
If I'm going down, everyone else can come down with me.
I was thinking something a little more lighthearted. I was kind of going I was thinking stealing, but I was thinking like I don't know, getting some like breaking into a restaurant and I'm going to just have the best meal of my life before melting. So, or maybe I'd go to multiple restaurants and just break into the kitchen and be like, give me your sushi or else. Give me the finest steak on the earth.
Steak would probably make you melt faster is the thing. And also some restaurants you'd probably only melt faster.
Yeah. So. I think causing nuclear fallout, I think you would melt really fast in the process there too. So
it's true.
Yeah, I don't know. An outdoor crime that I could do. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could I don't know how it would gain what it would gain for me, like I don't know what any I can't think. I don't commit crimes regularly, so it's hard for me to come up with appealing ones.
It is hard.
It's just it's not what I think about very often, to be honest. I don't yeah, maybe I would steal some video games, just like whatever's been on my list to get to. But I'd be really fast so I don't melt. Like I'd just like break into the GameStop or whatever, just take all the games off the shelf that I want and then be back out in the cold with my Switch in handheld mode. Yeah, that's what I would do. And just game until I melt. It's not a bad way to go. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I think my way is more fun, but
Hey, yeah.
I mean, depends on who you're
I
asking. But
I took the peaceful route to answer the question, and you took the World War III route.
I mean, there won't be any people to have World War III, so technically I'm bringing world peace. So
okay. Okay.
anyways, my icebreaker a bit less unhinged. The context behind this is that tomorrow, as of recording this, I'm going snowboarding for the first time. I have been skiing before once, but snowboarding tomorrow. Maddie, skiing or snowboarding? Which do you prefer?
I
Though I'm
just
pretty
told
sure
you
you haven't done either.
yesterday. I just told you that I've never done
Which
either.
one seems more fun?
Okay, I will say I have watched both in the Olympics, and I think that snowboarding looks more fun and is more interesting to watch when they're like doing tricks and stuff. So you've gone skiing before, but not snowboarding.
Yes. No.
I feel like skiing would be easier.
Yes.
So
That's what I've heard, at least.
I don't know if I would have more fun skiing. Like, skiing before snowboarding is probably a good way to go. I feel like I would want to ski before snowboarding to have like better coordination. But snowboarding would be cooler.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with snowboarding.
Good deal. Yeah.
And I guess you can report back.
Yeah, I'll report back. Snowboarding just seems more fun to me because I've like gone surfing and I've skateboarded before, so it's similar. But I would imagine, yeah, it's more fun. But yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, and if anyone in the Discord or YouTube or anywhere asks, I'll let them know too. But you guys have to ask in order for me to tell you. Next up, what have you been playing? So Maddie, what have you been playing? I mean, I know you've streamed recently, so.
Yeah, so apparently a lot since we last recorded. All right, I have a list ready for you. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but the cozy game, like farm sim stream, I think was after the last episode. I'm pretty sure.
I think so too.
Okay. So what I mainly did on that stream was for like probably like 2 hours. I played the Paleo Pines demo. And let me just say, I think I've listened to podcasts of people talking about this game like positively. I'm almost certain that I have. And I'm questioning all of these people right now. If you're listening to this, what am I missing? This is not based from the demo, which I didn't even get that far into. This is a hilariously not good game. And maybe that makes it fun. I don't know, but it looks cheap. It's kind of like fun riding on a dinosaur, like you have your pet dinosaur, but half of the time I did not know what I was doing. It was a very slow drag to unlock anything. I don't know, play any other farming sim ever before this, but it was a funny stream. So if you want to go On my YouTube channel, I renamed the stream because it was mostly Paleo Pines, so I renamed it Paleo Pines, more like Paleo Goodbyes. That's
Yeah, I see that.
That's how we sum up my thoughts there. I did start the Fae Farm demo though after that, and I do want to jump back into that because it had more decorating vibes. Like it seemed I think it still has a farming sim aspect, but maybe a little bit more Animal Crossing ish as well. I'm not really sure because I didn't get very far into it, but that was a significant improvement from Paleo Pines. So yeah. Next up, still playing Stitch every now and then. I think I talked about it last podcast. Cute little puzzle game.
Nope.
Yeah. And sure you'll talk about Pokemon TCG Pocket pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'm still opening packs, although I think I actually forgot to today. But open a pack on podcast live for the audience. Unfortunately, we don't have video, but it would be
Yeah.
funny.
You could screen
What?
record it if you want
I
to your
have-
phone.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just gonna open a pack right
Okay.
now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, why aren't you loading? Okay, there we go. Okay, in the new mythical island. Okay.
New mythical island. Let's go.
I got Drudagon, Finneon,
Sweet.
Salandit. I got the
Okay.
full art Salandit before. Execute and the Pokemon Flute. Okay, that was not very exciting.
Depressing.
I was hoping like I would get an EX or something and it would be cool.
Yeah.
Which I need to message the Discord because I completely forgot to, so I'll do that after recording because I was
Okay.
complaining that I wasn't getting anything special, and then Nemo / Marlin / Adam, if you know him, you know him. He has many names. Said he was bestowing upon me good luck, and the pack I opened immediately after that, I got a Gyarados EX.
Ah.
And I hadn't gotten an EX in the new booster pack. So that was cool. So just please keep sending me your good luck because I was getting depressed and ready to quit the game. So, yeah.
I have felt that.
Yeah. Okay. Next up. Oh, I'm wearing antlers and they just fell off my face. I'm trying to be festive.
Podcast.
Okay. Okay. Next up, I streamed 3 games earlier this week, being Elebits, just because I felt like it and I wanted to go back to that game because I'm kind of obsessed still. 2, Ace Attorney, continuing that. Very entertaining story. Highly recommend either checking out my stream or playing the game for yourself because I don't know if I'm pointing at you or why I just did that, but this is not a video podcast.
It's not.
So, yeah. And then the grand finale was finishing chapter 7 of Celeste, which was very exciting and fun. I've really enjoyed my time with that game. And then there was a plot twist that there is actually a chapter 8 because I thought that I was gonna go do the B-sides next, but I'm actually not done. And chat tricked me just like Kirby's Return to Dreamland, like that we always reference from like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Chat tricked me. They were like, oh, like the next chapter, it's just like a little epilogue story thing. And then they were like, psych, it's actually a whole chapter. And I was like, oh, well, I don't have time for this right now. So thank you. Thank you for lying to me.
You need to learn.
I do.
Learn.
I don't know why I trust my chat ever, actually. Like, I don't know why. But Anyway,
I think
other
everyone's wondering why you still trust your chat, honestly.
yeah. The other thing I started like a few weeks ago, I started a Nuzlocke in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and then I got 2 gyms in, and then it's not looking good, and I have a lot of grinding to do, and then I just didn't feel like doing that. So the Nuzlocke is on hiatus until I have further motivation. So if I continue it, I will update you. But one last game that I have played a significant amount of in the past like uh 3 or 4 days is Super Mario Galaxy, actually. I started a new playthrough of that, and I haven't played that game in like 3 years. So it's just one that I like to go back to every now and then. And it's been really fun. Mario Galaxy might be my favorite Mario game. This might be a hot take. I'd have to think. I feel like we haven't ranked the Mario games on the podcast.
No.
Have we? No, we just ranked things in Mario games. That would be a big
Yeah.
episode that I'd have to think hard about, but it's my favorite 3D Mario game, I think. Which is controversial to some people, but I think it is. I love it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my list.
Nice. Yeah, so last time I know I talked about this, but I bought Stray, and I've been playing through it. It is really good quality. Like, I am very pleasantly surprised because I know the Switch can be like very much hit or miss with high quality games. Because, for instance, with, I don't know, like Tears of the Kingdom can lag a bit, but then you have Hogwarts Legacy, which runs pretty smoothly on Switch. But Stray, I was a bit concerned because it's a very visually demanding game, and it's as stunning as I've seen it on like the YouTube videos of it on PlayStation 5 and stuff. But it's really fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm just past, I think, like the third or second chapter. But I'm enjoying it a lot. I might stream it when I do my New Year's Eve stream. I might stream it a little. But we'll see. Next, Genshin Impact. Is this even a surprise anymore?
No.
But just working in
What
that, there's been some fun events though in the story. All the story quests are happening right now, so I've been playing through that, having fun. And then finally, same Pokemon TCG Pocket, which I'm kind of frustrated with the game because I went and I was pulling on Mythical Island. And it's like, oh, you get the immersive Celebi EX. Oh, you get this Celebi EX. Oh, you get this EX and that EX. And I'm like, where's this luck on Mewtwo? So I went and started pulling Mewtwo packs again. No such luck. No cool cards. Just basic, normal cards like 1 diamond, 2 diamonds.
Have you
Not
been
really
seeing
any 2 diamonds.
Chrono posts like every day in the Discord? He gets like 3 Mew EXs a day,
No,
basically.
I don't I'm watching everyone else get all these cards and everything. I'm just like, yeah,
Yeah,
love it.
getting salty.
Yeah, I'm very salty. Well, Chrono also I'm a bit salty too because he replies neutral faces to me whenever I put a Transformers meme, which
Yeah.
actually Kit Kat put a Transformers hello to one of our new members. So
Oh.
to Tugsy, I think is how you say it. But new Discord member, Kit Kat put a hi there Transformers meme in replying. I put a neutral face on it because, that's what Chrono's been doing to me. Kit Kat put a neutral face on mine. Chrono put a neutral face on mine, but not Kit Kat's. So Chrono's being salty to me too about my love for Transformers. But
Yeah.
I'm like,
I love
okay,
how this is a whole
I'm gonna
thing.
be salty back. I'm gonna be salty back to Chrono.
I love that.
Yeah.
We're so nice to each other in Discord. You should join. But
know.
I was
We
thinking,
just
I was
we
just
have
gonna
so much
say,
lore.
with the person that joined, when I saw that, I was thinking, like, this poor person that just joined our Discord is probably so confused why there's straight face emojis on the welcome gift. Like, well, dang, I guess people just didn't want me to join. Like,
I don't know.
they're actually upset. It's so nice. But I did give you guys, I made an exception in the basement, and I gave you guys some pumpkin cookies yesterday.
That I burned because I don't like pumpkin, and if I can't have them, no one else can.
Maybe that's the crime that you'd commit as a snowman, is starting a nuclear fallout specifically in the basement and burning the pumpkin cookies.
Yeah, and Megatron helped me because if you've been keeping up, I snuck Megatron into the basement. So
Are there any like Transformers games to like fuel your obsession?
yeah, that there's a couple that I want to get, but are delisted and on systems I don't have that are like really cool, like War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. Which War for Cybertron actually is on the DS. It's on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Nintendo DS, and Microsoft Windows, but it got delisted, so.
That's sketchy.
But there's Transformers games on the Switch I've looked at, so we'll have to see. But
Yeah.
Next up, the news. Well, reviews, I guess. The reviews. I guess I skipped reviews because we don't have any. I mean, is this even a surprise anymore, too? Because our audience clearly despises us. They don't care about us. They're salty towards us.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
nice.
Oh well. Next up, the news. For real this time. Pocket Camp Online is down. It has been terminated. Go get Pocket Camp Complete.
I completely forgot about that. I was thinking about trying it because I've heard that it's better than how the base game was, but don't you have to like pay? Isn't it like $10 or something?
I think it's like 30. I can check on my phone real
Never
quick.
mind. Never mind. See, I don't get how mobile games get away with paying or charging for so much when you can get like Apple Arcade for like $7
it's $10.
a month.
It's $10.
Okay.
I thought it was 30.
That's reasonable. And then there's some people I know, Presto, paying for TCG Pocket.
It's like Genshin Impact. Do I want to spend money? Absolutely. Do I feel bad do I think I would feel really bad if I spent money? Absolutely. I just can't bring myself to spend money as much as I want to.
Yeah.
But
yeah, during my stream I was Zomber and I were roasting people that pay for TCG Pocket, and I was saying just buy real cards. If you're gonna spend the money
Yeah.
for digital, just buy real ones. It's my stand.
Yeah.
I really have been tempted to buy real cards lately, but I'm resisting. They're Pokemon's trying to get me, but
They can't.
anyway, that was they they what?
They can't get us.
Oh,
We won't let them.
they've gotten they got 75% of the money I spent in Japan. So they're winning for sure. They Yeah, my life savings are just gonna be my Pokemon collectibles already.
Yeah.
So, but that was a little off topic from Pocket Camp. Did you have any thoughts on this?
No, I might get it because I like Pocket Camp, but I don't know. I'll have to see.
Yeah.
Next up, Nintendo Music got some more games added since the last time we talked. We got Brain Age, Splatoon 2, Wave Race 64, and Skyward Sword. Happy about half of these. Brain Age, I mean, I kind of played growing up, but not enough that the music is like nostalgic for me. And also I usually played without audio, so there's that too. Splatoon 2 I was so hype about because finally getting off the hook music, especially finally getting oh my gosh, what is it? Octo Expansion music, because I love the music from Octo Expansion. But then also the final boss fight, all 3 songs from that in Splatoon 2. I was so hype about just everything about Splatoon 2 music coming. Wave Race 64, I was kind of like, there's people excited about it. I'm not one of those people. And then Skyward Sword, I was super hype about because Skyward Sword since it has an orchestral recording, I do really like the music from it. So I was happy about Splatoon 2 and Skyward Sword, but not really Brain Age and Wave Race 64. Um, I'm sure you're probably similar thoughts, but do you have
Yeah.
anything to add?
So I I have not been listening to the Nintendo Music app all that much. Cause I don't know, I just keep forgetting about it, and but um yeah, Splatoon 2 I was very excited about. When that dropped, I did, like, while I was doing stuff, I listened to the whole soundtrack in one sitting, which is like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours of music, I think. It was a lot. But and I just remembered, like, I love I just love Splatoon 2's, like, I love Octo Expansion, like you were saying, like, yeah. I was about to say deep no, Off the Hook. Yes, I was about to say Deep Cut. Yeah. Um, I have not listened to Brain Age's soundtrack. I did not have Brain Age. I had the Wii version. I had a friend that had it, so I played it at their house a little bit, but that was kind of it. So I'm not super familiar. However, I do really like that era of, like, Nintendo DS and Wii music, and like a month ago I was throwing on, like, some of, like, the Wii channel, kind of the random Wii music, what, like, is like background. Like, I actually really like that as, like, study, like, background music. Is actually, I like that. So maybe Brain Age would do that for me too. But yeah, and then Wave Race 64, I've never played it, actually, even though it's on NSO. And then Skyward Sword, I do need to listen to that at some point, because yeah, it's a good Zelda music's always great. So yeah.
Yep. Uh, next up, Tetris. Bunch of Tetris stuff has been dropping. Tetris for the NES on NSO. We got Game Boy. I think we got like a special Game Boy Tetris. But basically, if you like Tetris, now's your time to shine.
I just don't know why it took them this long to get Tetris for NES. Like, we already have like 6 other versions of Tetris on the Switch. But okay, cool.
Yeah, you could ask them. Ask
Email Nintendo. Why?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for years for Tetris for the NES. Actually, I actually forgot that Tetris was even on the NES because it's like the Game Boy version is the iconic one. So I always forget, like, oh yeah, that was on the NES as well. But yes, I will send Nintendo an email shortly asking why and telling them I've been waiting 7 years for this.
Yeah. But next up, Nintendo Bolarmo got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe music. My first thought was listening to Sydney's Sprint, probably when you wake up, because it's a really good track. Well, yeah, I guess audio track. So
Yeah. Good for the Alarmo people.
yeah, because I don't have one.
Yeah.
But next up, Donkey Kong Returns HD. We got a trailer for this. This game needs to do well for the Wazards. I think Maddie thinks this game should do poorly. But
boo.
yeah,
Who wants Donkey
Maddie
Kong
can't stand this game.
Returns? Who wants Donkey Kong Country? Yes, I totally haven't played both the Wii and 3DS versions. I just loathe this game with a burning passion. It's not my favorite Donkey Kong game at all. Why would I think that?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know. I didn't even notice that it got a trailer, so I should go check that out.
Yeah. An overview trailer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm dying. Next. Pokemon and Aardman collaboration coming 2027. Aardman is the people behind like Shaun the Sheep.
Oh.
All the like claymation fun stuff.
See, where did you learn this? I did not know of this either.
It was on Nintendo News.
Oh. Apparently I'm behind not checking there, apparently. That's cool.
I thought you replied to it.
No.
Maybe not. Oh, it looks like you didn't. Yeah.
Dang. Okay, well, I absolutely love, why am I blanking on the name of the Netflix show that I rave about all the time? Oh my gosh, what's the claymation Pokemon show?
Concierge?
Yes, Pokemon Concierge. So, Shaun the Sheep? Did you like Shaun the Sheep when you were younger?
I never watched Aardman really. Which so yeah.
I did a little bit, and it always kind of weirded me out. There was something about it that I don't know. But I think I'll like this because it's Pokemon. Obviously, of course, because it's Pokemon. And it's something interesting, but I always, Aardman was always kind of weird to me. So I don't know.
It's part of the reason I didn't watch it very much.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Just, yeah, looked a little weird.
Also, this is a long time to announce it from 2027. Well, I guess it's about to be 2025, but
it's like 2 years.
Yeah, at least.
Oh well. Next, we kind of already talked about this because in our What Have You Been Playing, but Pokemon TCG Pocket got Mythical Island card pack, which I'm pretty sure has heightened odds. I could probably look into it. I'm sure there's like a full spreadsheet of the odds for it, but I get way more EXs pulling on it than I ever do on the packs the game started with, but
That's interesting because I'm the opposite. I was pulling much rarer cards more consistently on the original than this. Like I've gotten one EX and one full art, and that's it. As opposed to on the other, I think I felt like I was getting one like once every other day. I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe I have
that wasn't
really
my
bad
luck.
luck.
Well, maybe I just didn't notice it because I was getting the same ones every time. Like
Yeah.
it would not stop giving me Venusaur EX. I'm like, I don't want Venusaur EX. I want Mewtwo EX. I don't need Venusaur. I want immersive Mewtwo EX.
Yeah,
Which Chrono has 3 at this point, I'm pretty sure.
at least.
So I'm like, which it
Yeah.
doesn't help when you see other people getting what they want and you're just over here like, this game thinks I have an obsession with Venusaur, which I do love Venusaur, but not that much. That's all I want is Venusaur EX.
Yeah.
Anyways, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. We got a trailer for it.
I have not looked at this, but this game's coming out in like a month, right?
Think so.
I'm thinking about getting Apple Arcade and trying it out on there. Because it looks like a fun game.
January 30th.
Okay, yeah.
But I know a lot of people in the Discord who are super hype about this game. Like, it's crazy how hype people in the Radio Chaos Discord are excited are for
This
this
is
game.
like game of the year for 2025,
Yeah,
I think.
2025 Game of the Year. Hello
I
Kitty Island Adventure.
It could be a contender if we don't get the Switch 2 and we just get they're just like, okay, you had January. Now just
Woo!
have fun.
Yep.
Yep.
And then final announcement, Frosty Fest from January 10th to 12th. Yay!
And is this a repeat?
It's a different theme. Because last year's was who would you want to spend the holidays with? This year
Oh.
is what would make you happiest? Money, experiences, or presents? I think Maddie and I are on the same team for this one.
Money. I'm just kidding. Experiences.
Yeah, experiences.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'm thinking Splatoon 2 because I feel like there was something like this before, but maybe not.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Like experiences versus presents, but
Yeah. But
yeah.
definitely team experiences. The only reason I would not go experiences is because I feel like that's what most people is that what most people are gonna say? I don't know. I feel like it is.
I feel like Splatoon players can be pretty greedy if you have not seen the results of previous Splatfests.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
just
feel like
saying.
between money and presents, are people gonna say more money or I think the child audience is going to say presents and the
Yeah.
adults are going to say money.
And then the experiences is gonna be the crazy people.
Yeah. Because that's true.
But
Splatoon players, they don't get out much. They just lock
they
themselves in their
don't.
room. So
Or
what
they trap other people in their basement.
Yeah. That is their experience.
Yeah.
Their life. of Splatoon in the basement. So,
Whoa.
but where I was really going with that is the only reason I wouldn't say experiences is if I thought it was going to like overtake and then just be a bunch of mirror matches because I feel like I thought Splatoon was improving and then the past couple Splatfests have seemed to go backwards in that way of not being
Yeah.
the best Splatfest experience for the popular team. But what can you do?
You can answer questions. So, questions time. First one. With the smoothest transition ever from Marshadow, who'd win in a fight, Santa Claus or Thanos?
You know, it depends on the type of fight. Like, I mean, like a fist fight, like, yeah, Thanos is gonna win, I guess. But I feel like Santa's got the whole, like, North Pole on his side.
Exactly.
And, like, the reindeer and, like, the elves can make, like, any type of gadget imaginable that he could want. So, I feel like Santa Claus has the resources to win.
Yeah, I feel like even it's like, but what about the Infinity Stones? I feel like Santa Claus, he's got magic. He can just steal the Infinity Stones. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if he can travel, like, the whole world in one night, like,
Yeah.
then, like, the magic can overtake that. And, yeah.
I mean, also, one of these is real and one of these isn't, so I feel like that's also obvious who would win. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Santa Claus, hands down. Good old Saint Nick.
Oh, what? I thought Thanos was real. The Marvel Universe is fake.
What?
What?
Sorry. I thought you knew.
Oh, no, like, I wasn't old enough to, my parents didn't tell me this yet. I'm gonna stop.
um, next question. Maddie, would you like to tell us what it is?
From Abby Marie Plays, what is your favorite and least favorite Christmas cookie?
I already have an answer. But
Um,
it's really easy for me, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
um, my favorite is what I make every year is we make snowball cookies, which they're pretty simple. They're just
like the chocolate ones?
no. So they're
Oh.
okay, so it's like butter, pecans, powdered sugar, and I'm blanking on what else. Basically, mainly a lot of butter in proportion to everything else. And then you just clump them into little snowballs and then bake them. And then you roll them in powdered sugar after they get out and they've cooled down a little bit. And they are really good. So that's my favorite. Uh yeah. And my least favorite, um the first thing that came to mind for me, and I don't always think it's hit or miss for me, gingerbread in general. I've had gingerbreads that some are good, some I'm not. I don't know if it's like a ratio thing, like how like cinnamony they are or something. I've never really made them myself, so I couldn't tell you. but that's the first thing I thought of just from what I've had of other people's cookies is, yeah. What'd you have in mind?
For my number one, for my favorite, I'd have to go with chocolate snowball cookies, which is basically, um, like chocolate cookies. Um, but then you roll them in powdered sugar, which is good.
Okay, I haven't
Um,
had that. I haven't had them as chocolate.
but also though, and then my least favorite is peanut butter blossoms. I'm not a big
Oh,
chocolate and peanut butter person, so
dang. I forgot.
so yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to go to the next question?
Okay, yeah. The next one from Chrono. What are your top 10 favorite Christmas dunks?
Okay, I
What
have
is
some
Christmas dunk?
I have some context behind this question because it was I forget if it was I we were talking in Discord at some point. I forget if it I think it was before the stream started actually. And I had said something like the next episode of the Gamer Girl podcast is going to be something Christmas themed, but I don't know what yet. And he, oh, you should do top 10 Christmas dunks. And I was like, what? And then he was like, he's not a basketball player, apparently. He just came up with that and would not let it go. And I was like, I don't think we play any basketball types of games. So I'm not sure what you want.
I looked
But
up Christmas dunks and I'm seeing Christmassy basketball shoes. All of them are my number one. I'm just gonna answer it like
oh,
that. All of them are my number one. Except
I,
if I had to pick one, I would go with the ones that are the plaid. But
um okay, but why shoes? Because I was imagining.
because dunks are like basketball shoes usually, is what.
Oh, I thought. See, this is how uneducated I am. I thought we were talking about like doing a dunk, like over
No,
like the rim of the basketball net.
yeah, no. Dunks are shoes. A basketball shoe
Oh,
from Nike.
okay. Okay, that's good to know. Then yeah, I have done no research, so I have
All of them are her
all
favorite.
of them. Yes, I love them
Which
all.
leads us into our next question, Maddie.
From Jacob Eulis. Do you like Bing Crosby's 1942 White Christmas album?
I was looking, the only Bing Crosby Christmas album from 1942 that I'm seeing is his Holiday Inn album. And I've like never listened to that one. So I like
Me
Bing
neither.
Crosby singing. Like my
Uh,
favorite Bing Crosby Christmas album is it's the one where he has the Santa hat.
oh wait, no,
What is
that is the 1945
that?
White Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the same one. So actually
no.
looking at this, actually I have listened to I don't just
Oh yeah,
put
that is the right one.
I don't just put the album on like front to back, but like I've listened to all of these songs and they're great. Like they're some of the best versions or most I'll say not best in my opinion, but I'll say most iconic. I think this is some of the most iconic Christmas music.
Yeah. Well,
Um
this is all from I think this is all from the movie White Christmas. Or maybe it's not. I don't know, but
Probably. I'd have to rewatch that movie because I haven't watched it. No, that's not one I watch every year. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna what?
I was just gonna say, yeah, all these songs are on my Christmas playlist.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Shout out to Melee Kalikimaka. That is a fun
Yeah.
song that I always forget about. And I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Next question from Lightsy. What's your favorite Christmas special episode of a series you watch? So,
You can go ahead.
Okay, so I recently, if you were unaware for some reason, I have been watching a lot of Transformers.
I knew you would
And
say this.
there's a Transformers animated Christmas episode. It's a two-parter. Um, and the one I'm thinking of, the one I have seen is Human Error, which I really liked. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, how about you, Maddie?
Okay. My answer is going to be Veranda Santa from Bluey.
Oh, that's a good one too.
I I love that episode. I also like Christmas Swim, but I like Veranda Santa better because I mean all the characters are in both episodes, but I just like the story of that episode better, and I love the end when Bluey makes up with Socks, and that's such like a cute moment. And
Yeah.
yeah, but I think Bluey is the only Christmas episode specials that I've watched this year. So they're the ones that come to mind first for me. Been watching a lot of Bluey lately. I I can't even think of any others, honestly. Any others worth mentioning. I
Yeah.
just love Bluey, so there.
Next,
I
Maddie, do you want to
okay.
fire away?
Yes, from Nakashi. What is your favorite Christmas song? Oh no.
This is actually
I forgot about this question.
pretty easy.
This
I
is
don't know.
easy.
Well,
This is not easy for me. I have no
um,
uh I don't know.
but I think I would have to go with Cowgirl for Christmas.
Okay.
Or Pas de Deux by Tchaikovsky, from the Nutcracker. But between those, or I guess also Cat in the Night from Miraculous. Between
Is your
those ones, those are my
favorite?
favorites. Yeah, favorite Christmas song.
As I don't know, but I just want to shout out for one I love For King and Country, and
I love For King and Country too, yeah.
and their performance of Little Drummer Boy is one of the best things ever. So I have to shout that out. Is that my favorite Christmas song? Probably not, but I don't even know how I don't there's too many. And I can't just put this stamp of my opinion on the internet forever. Cause
I
there's no going back. I'm just kidding. But
I also want to mention though, I'm giving a Pikachu for Christmas, or I'm giving Santa a Pikachu this Christmas.
Oh yeah. Yes, I forgot. Oh, the Pokemon Christmas album.
Yeah.
Pokemon Christmas Bash. Yes. Yeah, Pokemon Christmas Bash. You heard it here. Is my favorite Christmas song now. Or actually, is Under the Mistletoe the one that Brock is singing? Or I Keep Home in My Heart.
That, oh yeah. I keep my home in my heart. I close my eyes and I see my friends, my family, the happy times that I share with all the people that care.
I need to listen to this album this year because it's been a year.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
yes.
be so far away from them on Christmas Day, but even though we're apart, I keep
Keep
my
my
home in
home
my
in my
heart.
heart.
That's a good one.
Um, there. That's going to be my answer.
Nice. Next
Um,
question from Kit Kat. Would you rather spend Christmas at a cozy cabin in the snowy mountains or in a cute house by the warm, calming beach?
as a Floridian, I would like to spend Christmas at a cozy cabin in the snowy mountains because I'm already close to the beach, and that's just not the Christmassy aesthetic, you know? Now, would I survive? No.
Probably not.
But
You'd probably freeze.
just give me the chance. Just give me the chance to be in my little cozy cabin at the snowy mountains. And then it'd be cute. And I just never go outside. But it'd be worth it. What about you?
I think I'd have to go with cozy cabin in the snowy mountains. It also depends if I'm feeling like I want a wintry Christmas, like a traditional Christmas, or if I want to, like, I don't know, a not traditional Christmas, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, back to Christmas songs. I have been listening to it just made me think of this. I've been listening to Switchfoot's Christmas album a lot. Um and one of their songs is California Christmas and I really like it. And it's like I feel like the lyrics are also relatable for in Florida because of the beach. So it's like yeah, that's another song I've been listening to. But anyway, I like the Christmas aesthetic of the cabin as well.
Yeah. Okay, next question from Presto. Maddie.
Eggnog or egg no?
I had to do an eggnog chucking contest and that was horrible. And also I just don't overall care for eggnog or like eggnog, so it's an egg no.
Also egg no for me, although I tried it for the first time in my life probably like 3 years ago ish, and I just tried it that one time and wasn't a fan, and I haven't tried it ever since. So I don't know
Yeah.
if I should give eggnog a second chance or just not. But um I have a friend that is what is happening on your screen?
I
Oh,
don't know.
it just did the
I have a
laser
friend.
thing. I thought you have to do peace signs for that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, uh, what was interesting to me, which I guess you could look this up if you wanted to, but I have a friend that's Puerto Rican, and she said that it's like they have their own version of eggnog that's like coconut. And apparently it's really good. I don't know if you've heard of that, but I'm kind of curious about that. I'd be willing to try that, even though I probably wouldn't like it either, but yeah.
Next from Chrono. What's your opinion on Elf on the Shelf? I was obviously a very naughty kid, or maybe I was just so well behaved Santa didn't need to send me an Elf on the Shelf. I never had one.
I never had one either. But I kind of got the like experience because my cousins had one. I never had. We should probably I was just about to say if kids are listening to this, I don't know if they should stop listening.
Santa Claus is real, Maddie. Santa Claus
no,
is
but
real.
I was just about to say, okay. Well, okay, I'm sorry, kids. I think Elf on the Shelf is dumb, okay? And I don't understand why this was invented or a concept, honestly. This is too far, in my opinion.
If you have an Elf on the Shelf, that's because you're a bad kid. If you have Elf on the Shelf, you're a naughty kid.
Like, because the elves have to keep an eye on you?
Santa has to send the elf to keep an eye on you. It's just you're naughty, so Santa has to make sure you're not being naughty. He has to send the elf to threaten and scare you.
Well, but don't they, like, give you, like, goodies and stuff sometimes?
Yeah, that's to bribe you into being good. Because you're a bad kid.
So, I'm gonna say for real, because of what I'm about to say, I'm gonna say turn this off if kids are listening. Because I just want to say turn this off for like 2 minutes. Because I just want to say, I actually think Elf on the Shelf is more fun of a concept. Yeah, I think it's more fun. I don't know, because I didn't have the experience of actually believing it. But I think being an adult or being on the other side of it is more fun because you get to, like, move it in the middle.
Except that can also be hard.
Well, yeah, or you forget, and that's, like, because that's, like, because I also had a friend that had, like, a much, like, younger sibling that they did Elf on the Shelf with, and that was, like, the thing was, like, if they forgot to move the elf, and then they had to, like, really quickly, like, while the kid wasn't looking, or something. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a silly thing that is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, kids are allowed to listen again.
Okay. Next, what was the best Christmas gift you've given and have gotten?
I was agonizing over this question. This is too hard.
I think gotten is definitely either the Wii or the Wii U. Because those were both Christmas gifts. But given? I think the best gift I have given has not been opened yet.
Oh. Okay.
I am very proud of my gift giving this year to my fellow co-host.
Oh.
The gift I got Maddie this year is really good, and I'm excited to see her reaction.
Oh. Well, it is waiting to be opened. So,
as of recording.
Yeah, as of recording, it is waiting to be opened. Okay. Well, now I'm excited. I was excited before, but now Now I'm like, um, I have to agree. Well, I have to agree to an extent. I feel like my Christmas gift ideas have been pretty good this year, but I've also just been really like I was short on time or not short on time, but like behind. So I feel like it was like a mix of good ideas and actually executing it all. Um, but that's not really an answer to the question. The best Christmas gift I've given. Um, so I couldn't think of like anything like huge like, but I'm just gonna like one of the things that came to mind, like it's not like a big thing, but it's like something I do every year. Like basically the tradition was passed down to me because my mom used to do it. Is we make for certain family members, like we make like a calendar for them, like it's like with personalized pictures and like a theme or like it's kind of like a scrapbook, but your calendar every month. And so now I've been in charge of making it for the past like few years. And I that's like one of my favorite things that I enjoy doing. So I'm just gonna say that because I can't think of anything else. And I feel like we've both told our Wii U stories at length, like in probably the past Christmas episode. And that one time that we guessed it on Retro Logic, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that is the most excited. But I did also I got my Wii U one year and my Wii was not. Oh, now I'm doing the peace sign for balloons. The Wii was not a Christmas. I did not get the Wii for Christmas, but I did get my 3DS for Christmas. And so that's another big one for me that I was really excited about. But I think the Wii U still beats it as far as excitement. So I'm gonna go with that. Yeah.
Good choice.
Even though the 3DS was definitely better in the end, but well, that could be debated. But I had more games on my 3DS than the Wii U. I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you want to give us the next question?
Yes, from Marshadow, who is the best reindeer not counting Rudolph? Um, I'm gonna say I feel like they're all kind of treated the same apart from Rudolph. I guess depending on what movie you're watching, I feel like they're barely even referenced. But I'm gonna say not. Who was Rudolph's dad? I recently watched
Donner.
Rudolph.
I looked it
Donner.
up. It's Donner.
Okay. I'm gonna say any of them except Donner because Donner
Yeah.
was a jerk. He was like, man, like my kid's got a red nose and it's over for him if I don't put some dirt on it. But then when Rudolph's nose was useful, he was like, "Oh, well, I always knew that it'd be great for Rudolph. I'm so proud of my son." I'm like, "No, you're not. You were embarrassed by him for his childhood, and now you're taking all the credit for it. Like, I don't want to hear it, Donner." So, I got really passionate about that for some reason. Um, yeah, so my answer is any but Donner.
I like that. Next. Oh, yeah. Mine. I do love everyone but Donner, but I like Comet. I think Comet's my favorite. Comet is who is in the Santa Claus. Or the Santa
Oh,
Claus 2.
okay. That's a good pick. Yeah.
Next. From the
Um,
final question from Octosilk. What is the best food you have ever had on Christmas Eve or day? Breakfast and lunch included. There's a couple choices I have.
so
First, yeah, you can go.
yeah, you can go. I'm still thinking.
First one is noodles and butterballs, which is a traditional German soup that we do for Christmas Eve for dinner. It's really good. I love it. Next one is prime rib because we always do prime rib for like instead of doing a turkey, we do a prime rib. For our big meat for Christmas, that's always really good. Um, but also we do this German coffee cake. That's really good. But between those three, that would be my favorite. Um,
That all sounds really good.
that
Hmm.
Kuchen bread.
Oh, yeah. Um, so when I was a kid, there were a lot of years that on Christmas Eve, actually, before going to the Christmas Eve service, we would go to Texas Roadhouse. So that we did that for a few years. So I think of that. Other Yeah, so a lot of Christmas Eves will go out, but as far as Christmas Day, it's kind of just Thanksgiving 2.0. And so is if we don't go out on Christmas Eve is Thanksgiving 2.0 as far as food as well. So we're not super creative. It's usually a ham and it's usually a lot of the same sides as Thanksgiving, honestly. So, yeah, um honestly not super interesting. We do a lot of times make like homemade cinnamon rolls. So sometimes that'll be like Christmas morning as well. But yeah, kind of it.
Yeah. Okay. So now, the gamer girl topic. We are doing today our top 5 gaming locations for Christmas. So, Maddie, would you like to go first?
Sure. Okay, my number 5 is Cool Cool Mountain from Mario 64 because um so I was thinking this would be nice just because just spending Christmas with the penguins could be cute and it's also just kind of a nice snowy location. I also love the music. That doesn't really mean anything in this context, but I love the music. And yeah, that's all.
My number 5 is Shiveria Town from Mario Odyssey.
Okay. Okay.
There's no enemies there. Looks like a pretty chill place to have a nice Christmas. You can also watch the Bound Bowl Grand Prix if you feel like it. So, and the music. I do like the music too. but
Yeah.
yeah. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is the Snowland from Kirby's Epic Yarn. And what's cool, which I have not played this in years, so I would love to revisit it, but um it's like the wintry world in Kirby's Epic Yarn, but it also kind of has some Christmassy aspects to it. Um if I recall, there's like Christmas trees in like some of the levels and stuff like that. So it does have a little bit of a Christmassy aspect to it. But the big reason that I picked this also is just because Kirby's Epic Yarn is very like cozy, like the yarn art style. And as far as like Kirby games, the you don't take damage in Kirby's Epic Yarn the same way you do in other Kirby games. Like it's a lot less dangerous world. So I also think that that makes it better for spending Christmas because your life isn't actually in danger. It's just a cute little yarn world. So, yeah.
Yeah, nice. My number 4 is Outset Island. So a little bit of like, oh, it's not wintry, yeah, but I'm kind of someone who would enjoy a more tropical Christmas, I guess, more summery Christmas. So I have Outset Island from Wind Waker. Overall, a pretty cheerful town. Not really any enemies unless you go in the woods. But I don't
Yeah,
know. Pretty chill town. Um, so yeah, it just seems like a fun vacation spot. And I feel like I would enjoy spending Christmas there if given the opportunity.
I like that. Um, my number 3 is a snow world from Mario 3D World.
Ooh.
And so I picked this. This is probably my favorite as far as in Mario games, like my favorite winter themed world. Um Specifically the Snowball Park level is just a really fun one in my opinion, that you're like on that uh boot that you like roller skate around, or not roller ice skating, not roller skating. Um and it's just like it's pretty chill and it's just fun. So I would just go ice skating there and just it'd just be fun. Yeah. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Sir Chester from Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Mm.
Um, it it's a very pretty place. I'll throw this out there as an honorable mention. I can talk more about later. I thought about the Crown Tundra, but I do really like Sir Chester. Um, and it has hot springs too, so you can go chill in the hot springs. So what is there to not like? Um,
Air.
yeah. What about
So,
you now?
okay.
Yeah, you're number
Now it's
2.
my number 2. Okay, well, keeping with the Pokemon theme, my number 2 is Snowbell City from Pokemon X and Y. And I knew I wanted to put some type of Pokemon city or town in here, and like I just chose Snowbell City because it's just really small and cozy. And I mean they kind of all are, if I'm being honest. So, but this one, for some reason, it's right next to this like little woodsy area that also has like kind of like, if I recall, you like go further in and it's almost like a bit of like a garden, and you can find some like more rare Pokemon. over there. So Snowball City kind of stuck with me for that, and just the theme of it, like there's like a little windmill at the top, and yeah, I don't know. It just looks like a cute place to spend Christmas.
Yeah. My number two is Dragon Spine from Genshin Impact, which is this big snowy mountain. I might freeze. I don't know. I'd have to make sure I'm bundled up really nice and tight. But there already was kind of a winter Christmas event there in the past, so I feel like it would be a great place to go have a Christmas party. But I get to hang out with Albedo too. He's a pretty chill guy. But yeah.
Okay.
Honorable mentions now. Do you have any major ones?
Um, just wanted to shout out Animal Crossing, but I didn't put it on my list because it's not really a specific location, and I feel like it's the same game as it is any other time of the year, but it is just really
Yeah.
cute and cozy, and they have the Christmas stuff to do on Christmas. So I wanted to shout that out. And then also, like, in the same vein, I was thinking in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like the winter part of the Animal Crossing track, and also some of the other like wintry tracks. Like there's one that I forget the name of it that you drive on ice a lot with penguins. I don't remember the name of it. But anyway. Um yeah, and then I was I was thinking about Celeste as well because I've been playing Celeste, and it does have like you're, climbing a mountain, but I feel like it's a little bit too dangerous of an area for Christmas, so it didn't make it on the
Yeah.
list because you might die trying to get there. So, yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
My honorable mentions are Lurelin Village from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Because, again, Tropical Island seems like a pretty nice place to have spend Christmas. Also, Gerillo 6 from Honkai Star Rail. It's a wintry planet. Uh, and finally, Slateport Beach from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions. So, Maddie, what is your number one?
So, my number one is called Flame's Grace from Octopath Traveler.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so this is the town, if for those of you that have played Octopath, if you recall one of the characters, Ophelia, this is where she resides, and there's like it's just a really cozy, snowy little town, and it came to mind for me because I love the art style of Octopath Traveler, and it's like the HD 2D, and it's just it's so pretty, and it's so cute and cozy. And then there's also a big like church, like a cathedral style church because of um the I forget. Honestly, I forget the story when it comes to her because I have not played the game in a few years. But I remember it was just really pretty as well. And so I think that of all the places that I would want to spend Christmas that I could think of, I think I would really enjoy being there.
Nice. My number one is from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It is a location in the Hebra Mountains known as Selmy Spot. You can go snowboarding at Selmy Spot. Selmy is really good at shield surfing, but it's also just a cute cabin. There's a nice big toasty fire. It's just overall a really comforting, cute little place. And I think it would be fun to just spend Christmas there with your loved ones in isolation. But yeah.
Cool.
So that was our top 5 gaming locations. Where we would love to spend Christmas. Top 5 gaming destination. With that, it is time for socials. Join the Radio Chaos Discord so you can leave us fantastic questions, but also so I can be salty towards you.
Who can be mean and judge you.
Yeah, or be jealous of you too.
Yeah.
Follow the Instagram at the Gamer Girl Podcast and at Radio Chaos Official. Subscribe on YouTube, the Gamer Girl Podcast, Gamer Girls Maddie and Maddie, Purple Riolu, Radio Chaos. Leave us your 5-star reviews.
Watch the Nightmare Express.
Yes, watch the Nightmare Express over on the Gamer Girls Maddie and Maddie. It should become a Christmas tradition for you. Which it's funny because there's a Nightmare Express in Skylanders I didn't even know about till I went to look up Nightmare Express, and then it's just Skylanders videos.
Oh. I didn't know that either.
And then also, leave us your 5-star reviews, please, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podchaser, and Audible. We love them. We love to see them. We don't have enough of them. So do that, please. But also check out our other Radio Chaos podcasts, Anime Brew with Maddie, Milk and Cookies with me, that I am totally posting consistently to. But New Year resolution is to post consistently on there. But yeah, thank you all for enjoying today's episode. We wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.